Hello everyone, today we are going to learn our chapter number 4, Formatting in Excel. In this chapter you will go through with selecting and formatting cells. Selecting cells. Selecting cells, you need to select the cell first if you want to apply formatting in Excel. You can select a single cell, a set of adjacent cells as well as non-adjacent cells. You can also select an entire row, an entire column and an entire worksheet. Selection is done by using the mouse or keyboards or a combination of both. To select a row or column, click on the row or column heading. If you want to select an entire worksheet, press Ctrl plus A or click on the select all button located on the top of first row heading. Here in the picture you can see your select all button. To select adjacent rows, columns or cells, select the first row or column or cell, then hold down the shift key while you select the last row or column or cell. Adjacent rows or columns or cells are those rows or columns or cells which are sharing their boundaries. To select non-adjacent rows, columns or cells, click on the row, column or cell, then hold down the control key while you click on the other rows, columns or cells. Here are some keyboard shortcuts which you can use to make selection. To select the entire row, move to the first cell in a row and press Ctrl plus Shift plus right arrow key. To select the entire column, move to the topmost cell in the column and press Ctrl plus down arrow key. If you want to select an entire worksheet, you have to press Ctrl plus A or Ctrl plus Shift plus spacebar. To select the entire row, move to any cell in the row and press Shift plus spacebar. Move to any cell in the column and press Ctrl plus spacebar to select the entire column. So your next topic is formatting cells. You can define how text is to be displayed in cells of your worksheet. You can change font, font size, font color, etc. You can even decide borders and colors for cells. For this, there are some buttons available in a font group on Home tab. So, this drop down box will use to give font style to the text. Next, A label button is used to increase font size and another A label button is used to decrease font size. Here are B label. Here are three buttons. First button is B label button. It will give the bold effect to the text. Next is I labeled button. It will give italic effect to the text. And the U labeled button will underline the text. And here is the button which is used to select a color for your text. So your next thing is this. There is a button you can see on your screen. It will open your format cell window. In this format cell window, on font tab, all options related to formatting of text is available here. The next topic is aligning data. So aligning data means placement of data in your cell. So there are some buttons available in alignment group on Home tab which are used to align your data in a cell. So top three buttons will place your data vertically in a cell. So first button called top align, it will place data on the top of the cell. Second button is a middle align, it will place text in the middle of the cell. Third button called bottom align will place data in the bottom of the cell. And lower three buttons will place data horizontally in your cell. The first button is left align, it will place text in the left side of cell. Second button is a center align, it will place text in the center of the cell. Third button is a right align, it will place text in the right side of the cell. These two buttons are called intent button. First one is a decrease intent and second one is a increase intent. If you want, if you will click on the decrease indent button, it will decrease the margin between the left edge of the cell and text. And if you will click on the increase indent, it will increase the margin between the left edge of the cell and text. So, I hope all things are clear to you. Thank you for watching.